Ceasefire proposal. Israel has put forward a ceasefire proposal to Hamas, which includes a 40-day ceasefire period and the release of a significant number of Palestinian prisoners. In return, Hamas would release hostages taken from Israel. This proposal is seen as quite generous and is currently under consideration by Hamas. Phased approach. The proposal is structured in 2 phases. The first phase involves the release of 20 to 33 hostages over several weeks in exchange for a ceasefire and the release of Palestinian prisoners. The second phase aims for the restoration of sustainable calm, where the remaining hostages, captive Israeli soldiers, and the bodies of hostages would be exchanged for more Palestinian prisoners. Subsequently, a sustainable calm would be established, exchanging the remaining hostages and the bodies of deceased hostages for more Palestinian prisoners. Ceasefire dynamics. The term sustainable calm is being used as a euphemism for a permanent ceasefire. The absence of an agreement could lead to an intensified Israeli military presence in Gaza. If no agreement is reached, Israel might initiate a significant ground operation in Rafah, which is densely populated, raising concerns about civilian casualties. Diplomatic movements. Hamas is set to discuss the proposal with Egyptian and Qatari mediators. An Israeli delegation is also expected to visit Cairo for further talks. The first phase of the ceasefire's duration would correlate with the number of hostages released, with current proposals suggesting a 1-day ceasefire per hostage released. International reactions. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has described the proposal as extraordinarily generous on Israel's part and has urged Hamas to make a swift decision. The Egyptian foreign minister has also expressed hope that both Israel and Hamas will accept the proposal, emphasizing the goal of a permanent ceasefire and addressing humanitarian conditions. Military considerations. The potential for an Israeli offensive in Rafah looms over the negotiations, with Israeli sources indicating this could be the last opportunity to prevent such an operation. The U.S. and other allies have cautioned against this operation unless civilian safety can be assured. Humanitarian efforts. Amidst these tensions, a flotilla is attempting to deliver aid to Gaza without Israeli authorization, highlighting the risks involved in providing humanitarian assistance to the area. Humanitarian concerns. Amidst the ongoing conflict, there have been efforts to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. However, these efforts are risky due to the lack of authorization from Israel for such deliveries to reach the Strip. Casualty reports. The toll of the conflict in Gaza is rising, with recent Israeli airstrikes in Rafah and Gaza City, resulting in multiple civilian deaths, including children, and numerous injuries. Rising death toll. The death toll from Israel's bombardment in Gaza continued to climb over the weekend. 20 people, including at least 1 infant and a toddler, died following an Israeli airstrike over Rafah, Gaza, overnight into Monday, according to hospital officials.